Alright. Welcome. This is Star Grace. And yes, I'm starting like a whole minute early because it's my stream and I want to. So we are going to be playing some Monster Prom, which is a dating simulator type game. It's also got multiplayer, but we're going to play the single player version, I believe. My little guy is still sleeping behind me. Oh, he's not asleep anymore. Okay, so you might hear me have to get up and go deal with that because he just woke up right this second. The way it goes, of course, is I decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to stream at a time he's normally awake. And then he sleeps for 3 hours. So, hold on one second. I'm just going to toss him some water and some crackers. That sounds really bad. It's not that bad. They're delicious, I promise. And I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Okay, so I haven't played this before. We're going in blind. I did see some screenshots of it on Steam, which is why I decided I just absolutely had to get this game. So let's play. Let's make our own voice effects. We can do that. I can do voices. We're gonna do one player. There's only one of me. We'll do the full game. I don't know if I'll finish the whole game today, but we'll see. Alright, spooky high school, the sweetest year of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. Aren't they monsters though? Aren't some of them dead? Or undead? We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? Oh look, he's got like a little dude on his shoulder. I'll be this one. Sure, my name will be Blue. Why not? Hi, Games Dad. Hope you're having a good day today. We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I should be playing the Monster Mash in the background while I play this. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized... Oh, what's up, bud? You got crackers right there. As we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Only 6? You only get to pick 6? I love my Instant Pot also, especially being pregnant as I am, and with the husband working so many long hours. It really makes things so much easier. So we have Miranda Vanderbilt, who is apparently 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Alright. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Liam de Lioncourt, who is 400 and some odd years old, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. And then Polygeist, who is 22, ? We don't know. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Oh, sorry, we had one more. I forgot. 6. I can count. Seriously. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, looks like we're heading right into it. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Oh, I think I've filled out these before. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. You don't need the text. I'm reading it. I had to close the window for a second. Yeah, you don't need the text. There's nothing to see, Momix. Hold on a sec. Now I need to bring up my chat box again so I can see what you guys are saying. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. Copyright. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having a stat that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. The coolest reality show would be... Alright. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage. Somehow. Whatever. Oh my god, Mumix. I'm gonna mute you. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. No, I think we're going to have to try the seducing a potato into marriage, because that would be super cool to watch. Alright. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Oh, I already like this one. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious that the bear should be our president. We just have to change bear to moose, and I'm ready for that. I'll vote for that. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, and we would turn a profit on it. This sounds too much like reality right now. Or whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. Okay, well, it's going to have to be the bear one, and we're just going to pretend that it's a moose instead of a bear. Alright, the world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit in other people's hysteria. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? Nobody ends the world but me. I will end the world today. It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. I apologize for the trucks going by the way. I live on a busy highway and it's nice out, so that means farmers are driving their tractors up and down my street. And even though I have the windows closed, that's all I can hear. Anyway, 100 push-ups. No, 200 push-ups. I think it's gonna have to be nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. I like the overpopulation one, but it's a little bit cruel, and I'm not feeling cruel. Well, I'm not feeling cruel, says the woman who just says I'm gonna end the world today. I don't know. I don't like to be insulting to other people. Ending the world on a whole is okay, but picking out the individual commoners, it sounds mean. Alright, so I guess we get to pick where we're going to go now. So there's bathrooms, gym, outdoors, the library, class, and the auditorium. Alright, well, we're gonna go to the library. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Oh goodness, I can't play poker. I don't know how to play poker, I don't think. I can play blackjack. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. Oh, yes, for those of you who are concerned, I do have the little guy in the background, but he's only 1.5. He doesn't understand when I say no's, let alone if I say a swear word, okay? So don't be concerned. You gain +2 money. Yay, money! As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits. By the time you get over to them, they've both taken the suits off and are examining them critically. Something still isn't right. Yeah, no, I really don't want to half-ass our Pokemon cosplay. The coach says to always use your full ass on everything. That's my voice for that dude right there. I don't have a name for it yet. I'll come up with one. Let's see about him. I'm with you, man. Nobody gives more of a shit about the classic Pocket Humans video game than me. But what the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint, everything we need to cosplay Doug and Wilbert. The twin titans of real estate. Alright then. I know who they are, Scott. I've played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of what we're missing. You know right away what their costumes need. You reach into your bag and you pull out... You okay, bud? You choking on water? Take a big breath. Yeah, you're okay. Alright. You reach into your bag and you pull out the one thing no human would be caught dead without. A unicycle or a gun? Well, that's an easy choice. It's a unicycle. A unicycle? That's what you're going with? How did you even fit that in your... You know what? Never mind. Damien takes one look at your unicycle and kicks a dent in the wheel. Hey, rude! Damien. Ugh. Get the fuck out of here with your poor man's bicycle. Wow, he is rude. I don't like Damien. Do you have any idea who Doug and Wilbert even are? It says right here in the folk decks. I guess that's like the Pokedex, but not. Doug and Wilbert are two no-nonsense businessmen with no time for frivolous pursuits, especially riding unicycles. I hope you really like unicycles because Damien spends the next half hour making you wear yours. Oh no! You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun. Come on, -1 fun. Unicycles are super fun. Oh, so I didn't go with a gun. Big deal. My goodness. Week 1, noon. Alright, so it looks like we've got a choice of where to sit for lunch at the cafeteria. Well, we're not sitting with Damien because he is a big butt munch. And I wasn't too keen on the other guy either because he made me wear the unicycle. So, let's go over here. Let's eat pizza. Let's sit here. You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. I need 2 new voices. Let's see. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science. Oh goodness, that voice is gonna be obnoxious. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware, and I suppose the food in your food pick is just food. No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-modern industrialized mega society. Well, my silverware is a metaphor for silverware? Yes! Is that not enough? It's more than enough. But can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. I'm a silverware aficionado? Did they see the last choice I made? I picked the unicycle. I don't know what I'm doing. Try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. A gloating spoon or a picture fork. I want to go with my instinct here, but I feel like my instinct is wrong, but we're going to go with the spoon. Ah, yes, the gloating spoon, the most distinguished of utensils. What's a gloating spoon? Well, of course you wouldn't know about it. Rude. No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Well, of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am. Such smug superiority. I'm no match for this spoon. Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you. But then, what do you know, you peasant? Oh, thanks for throwing your water bottle on the ground, dude. You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points. What's up, bud? What? You dropped them on the floor? Your crackers are on the floor, dude. Alright. Well, that didn't go so bad. At least I didn't have to wear a unicycle that time. Alright, so I guess we see our points up here. I'm not very smart. I'm a little bold, and I don't know... Oh, wait, that's the whole paper hole. Never mind. What's up, dude? What? What? I forgot paper comes hole punched, and that's what those little circles were. I thought they were like highlighting some stats, but they're not. Okay, so it's nighttime, but I guess here you don't really stop doing stuff. So, hey, what's up, dude? 1 second, folks. I just gotta check on my little guy and see what he's upset about now. What? Oh, there you go. What's he wanting you for? Here, is that better? Well, I don't know what you want. You guys tell me. He wanted the cushions taken off my couch, apparently. So now the cushions are all on the floor. Anyway, let's go, class. What can go wrong there, right? Dude, we have to leave one cushion on the couch at least, or your bum will be sore. Look, you got 2 cushions right there. Huh? Alright, so that day you listen to your elders and you learn valuable lessons. That sounds boring. Sometimes, after the monster nonsense and all the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gained 2 smarts. Yay, me. Dude, what's wrong? After all that, you decide to go look for a spot outside of the school where you can get some good sunbathing. But you fail to focus on your sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda deep in conversation. I don't remember his voice. It's a sports game thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just gets me growling when I see that opposing team. What's up, dude? You want to sit? Here, come on up. Look, we're playing with monsters. We're playing with monsters. Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you may think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people. Dude. What, do you not like my voices? Come on now. Air people? Yes, Scott. Obviously the air people. Dude, what is wrong? What? I know I've told you about them before. They're the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they must all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority. Dude, let mommy talk. Hey. No. Let mommy talk, okay? Oh, wow. All of them? That sounds really hard. Yeah. It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades. Wow, she's not very nice. And they don't like guacamole, Scott. Oh my goodness. They don't like guacamole? Well, that's it. I hate them too. They eat the crusts off their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They wear socks with sandals. Socks with sandals? And fanny packs. Oh man, that's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. What are the mer people gonna do about it? That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive. It's really weird that they wouldn't sway the air people, but maybe you can step in and help. Dude, what? I don't want your cracker. No, I don't want it. You get to eat that all yourself, okay? Scott and Miranda probably have different takes on... Dude! What? I just put you on the floor. On what the best strategy would be, so think hard about what you pitch. Dude, hey. That's enough. So reach a truce. Use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud, or wipe them out. Make the Air Kingdom the Mer Kingdom by flooding the entire sky. I'm not really a fan of wiping them all out, so we're gonna try and reach a truce. Dude. Stop it.
What?
Yes, you're a genius. Cheerleading is always the answer.
Scott, as much as I appreciate you, peace isn't the answer with those hideous air people. Also, how do you two plan to put an end to the feud that has existed for centuries just by cheerleading?
Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, air people, just end this war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching peace would be really great. I can't read this one with this straight face. 9, 10, 11. Wait, he missed 11. 12, 13. Remember to always use sunscreen. He decided not to point out that he forgot 11. Just missing one number is quite good by the lovely Scott standards.
Scott, this is useless. Trying to negotiate with the air people is never an option.
But then, a slip of paper falls from the sky. Miranda picks it up and reads it.
Dear Scott, I really liked your cheerleading. Keep being this cheerful. Sincerely, the sun.
Dude, what? Okay, hold on a second, folks. I'll be right back. You're driving wrong boxes, kiddo. Dude, you're just sitting on the couch. Here, have some water. Have some water, bud. Or go stomping off to the bathroom. Okay, either way. He has lots of snuggles. He was sitting on my lap, but he woke up in a poor mood, so that's my afternoon. Leo, come here, baby. What's up? Well, you have to come closer if you want snacks. What? Come here. What's up? Why are you running away from me? Fine. I went to go give him hugs and he ran off into the washroom, so. Anyway. Now he's gonna go cry in the washroom. Bud. What? I still see you. Yeah, I see you right there. Hi. Hi. You don't like the story? Hooray.
This has nothing to do with our feud, Scott. Gasp!
I guess I should have just gasped.
I guess I should seek war advice from someone else. Have a nice day.
Dude. Alright, 1 second again, folks. I'm so sorry. Hey, why are you crying in the bathroom? Crying in the bathroom. Huh? It's okay. Hey, let's just sit down. There. There. Okay, there you go. Alright. She might be right, but I won't ever stop cheerleading. Thanks, Blue. Thanks, Sun. Hooray! But then you spot something.
Good one, Polly. He totally thinks he's friends with the Sundown. We can mess with his head big time. Right. Also, I didn't want the big guy to feel like this cheerleading was useless. As annoying as it can be sometimes, he doesn't deserve to be sad. You know what? I agree. Oh, it was Vera and Polly once again messing with people's heads.
But you know what? Scott is happy, and he thinks your idea worked. So, good enough. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Yay! Week 2, morning. Oh, you dropped your remote. Here, let me get it for you, bud. Hold on. I'm getting it for you. It's right there. Okay. Yes. That's okay. Alright, let's go outdoors. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. Okay. I have $7. Too poor for this. Ew! a used tampon. A tampon used by the former prom queen, you know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with an unhealthy obsession. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. What the hell? That was gross. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. Sexy fake Latin accent. I can't say that one. I mean, I can say it. I mean, I can't imitate a sexy fake Latin accent. Oh, by Bob Ross. Let's see. Bob Ross. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education. Oh, it's a motivational poster. Education from great mentors and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now. Alright, sure, let's buy that one. Remember the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds. Okay, whatever. Maybe it'll come in handy later. We bought Bob Ross. Motivational poster. So it's lunchtime again. I'm still avoiding them because they're not nice. And these guys aren't nice, and like nobody's nice. Let's see this person. Oh. I forgot, that's the shop person. We don't need to go back there. Boop. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go eat with this person. Oh, wait. Oh, it's at the end of lunch? Damn, we wasted a turn. Oh, well, that's okay. Yeah, exactly, bud. We wasted a turn. Let's go... I'm afraid to go to the bathrooms, but let's go there. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Okay. Vera is trying to teach you and Scott how to play craps when you hear... Wait, in the bathroom still? When you hear an all too familiar howl. Guys, the wolf pack is here. It's my family and teammates, the wolf pack. Yes, wonderful. I'm sure they're here to share their latest intellectual achievement. Oh, we have a new person here. What up, my dogs? Hey guys, Vera was just... That's cool. So guess who got a hot date lined up for this weekend? Oh, don't tell me I've got this. Is it you? Bingo, broski. Turns out online dating's super easy. Yeah, the secret's just be hot, like me. These guys are all really obnoxious and rude. Sure, you can just use an actor's face and body instead of your own face and body on the dating website, and that's what we did. Aren't you worried about the potential consequences of that? Like, what's gonna happen when your date realizes you're not actually handsome, mixed strong pecs? How did you know which actor we chose? What are we gonna do? That's a very real problem that we never considered. Luckily, you're an expert at online dating and lying. You share with them the perfect solution. Spend the entire day inside a cardboard refrigerator box covered in question marks. mystery is alluring. Or just be yourself. But first tear off the actor's face and wear it so yourself will have the same face as the actor. Holy, those are quite extreme. So our choice is to either spend a day inside a cardboard refrigerator box or tear off someone's face first. Alright, we're gonna tear off a face because why not? That's the spirit, the power was inside us all along. But are all of you gonna share the same face or what? Of course we are, Scott. We share everything. Oh. Okay. As the wolf pack excitedly leaves to go steal an actor's face, Vera turns to you. You're responsible for whatever happens as a result of this. Don't think I won't throw you under the bus to avoid being named an accessory. Vera's concerns are justified. The next morning, you see a disturbing headline in the newspaper. Internet date ruined by several wolves, all trying to hide behind same stolen face. As predicted, you are held fully responsible, and it turns out Vera meant throw you under the bus literally. You lose 2 money in hospital fees, and 1 smart... Oh, they're obviously not Canadian then, because we wouldn't be losing anything in hospital fees. Anyway, and -1 smarts as a consequence of brain damage. Okay, so that wasn't such a good day. Week 3, morning. Hi. Alright. Where haven't we gone yet? We haven't gone to the auditorium. Let's go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Okay. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Okay then. When you go to remove your costume, you see Scott still wearing his tree suit. You haven't seen a tree look this bummed since Woody the Ent's parents were cut down to make way for that mega mall. You ask Scott what's wrong. I really thought I was gonna be an important part of this play, bro. I mean, trees are important, right? They give oxygen and shade, and you can pee on them. Plus, the director called me in at Trezzo. I don't know if I pronounced that right. That sounds way fancier than an actor. So I don't know why I feel so useless. A Trezzo means prop, you imbecile. You're not an actor, you're scenery. But I'm not scenery, I'm a person with feelings, and my feelings want people to clap for me and tell me I'm a good boy. You poor mongrel, the entire purpose of scenery is to be in the background, to remain unnoticed. Although altering the performance such that a tree becomes the primary focus would be dreadfully avant-garde. In fact, it could be my greatest artistic achievement yet. Alright, Scott, I'm gonna make your dream a reality. We need to brainstorm. How can we take the tree into the center of this play? Scott's not a tree, he's a tree person. He comes alive at the last second and rips the bad guy in half. Or what if everyone was scenery? Let's go with the second one. What if everyone was scenery? Everyone? You mean all of us would simply stand motionless for 2 hours, dressed as various inanimate objects? That would be the most daring performance ever conceived. A rejection of the tyranny of action and plot, characters and environment. But will people get bored? Of course, that's how you know it's art. Hooray! And I'll be the tallest one, so I'll be super important too. You leave Scott with Liam, who has promised to teach him how to become the tree on a truly spiritual level. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Yay, me. That sounds like a good way to spend the morning. Noon, that means it's lunch again, right? Okay, so we're not going to go with the shop this time. I guess we'll hang out with these people. As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a fork of quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home. When... Food fork 6-8. Who do we delegate? Delicate. Eating, eating, yay, eating.
Ah, Scott, what on earth are you doing?
I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the whole squirrel. Oh, juice. My apologies. They're doing a controlled burn outside my building, and I just inhaled, and it's a lot of smoke in my throat. Anyway,
What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading?
everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. But I can see my cheering's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet.
That's because you keep staring at me with your damn cheerleading.
Oh, startling. Sorry.
I can't eat when I'm startled.
No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey, friend, maybe you can help me.
You shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer.
What? Okay. The problem is obviously that we aren't dressed up as a giant salad. Well, that sounds like the problem to me. Definitely that we're not dressed up as a giant salad. Oh yeah. That makes sense. I mean, sports cheerleaders are dressed like giant steaks and drumsticks all the time. Or maybe that's just how they look when I'm really hungry. Whatever, let's dress up. Luckily, the school keeps some giant vegetable costumes in the auditorium for health presentations, so you snag them and start cheering. Beats, aggressive, eat beats aggressive. I love that cheer. That's awesome. There aren't even any beets in this salad. It's just quinoa and the tears of my enemies. Vera's pissed, but she does eat her salad really fast, just so you'll leave her alone. Hooray for cheerleading. I love that cheer. He beats aggressive. Alright, let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. I know, I'm getting it, but there you go. There you go. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit. What? I got it for you. It's right there. Leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Ooh, cookies. I love cookies. I had, what did I have? Cherry ice cream. It's really good with like big huge chunks of cherries on it. You gain +2 charm. You just happen to be hanging around near Scott, you know, not because you're like following him or anything. When suddenly a rift opens in time and space, a handsome prince steps through, bedecked in otherworldly finery. He approaches Scott. Not this shit again. My beloved, I have quested across dimensions to see your face. You dropped the remote. Let me get it. There you go. Okay. Yeah. You keep hitting all the buttons, kid. Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face. It is more than just your face that I need, Scott the Great Tosser of Balls. I also need your body. Luckily, I brought that with me, too. But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul, dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some other uses for that body of yours. Wink. Oh my god, you say wink out loud too? That's so cool. These two are getting along way too well. You need to slay the beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together. But how? Let's see, we can rally a swarm of extra-dimensional termites to devour the dire harpy's spine, or we can sing so sweetly that the dire harp kills itself out of jealousy. Tough choice there, but as Games Mom knows, I am quite the little singer. Fruit Salad, after all, was one of my top chart songs, right? So we're gonna do the singing one. I'm not going to sing them. Before Scott or the prince can react, you charge through the portal to defeat the dire harp with the power of song. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Dulcet tones drive the dire harp to tears. Except because harps don't have tear ducts, it just explodes instead. Magnificent work, my intrusive friend. You shall sing at my and Scott's wedding. Wait, wedding? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. I'm already married to the game, you know. Curse you, game! The prince kicks you both out of his dimension and seals the portal behind you. Nice! You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. That was weird. This game is weird. You want down, bud? There you go. Here, you want this? Take that with you. Alright, let's go to class because we've only been there once. That day the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the class technique of not giving a shit and putting on some sort of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. Yes, we're watching Outlander. Nearby, you can see Scott and the Wolfpack talking. Hey, thanks so much for the host, Canadian Titan. I appreciate that. Scott, we have the greatest power drinks to date. Check this out, bro. Oh, I love power drinks. But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine. Yep, cocaine. Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said. Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein power, and 100% raw power. God damn it with these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke. Roarg! And he's gone full wolf mode. Now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down. But what? Using your vast knowledge of aromatherapy. Give him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular scented cocaine and relax him a bit. Give him a flashy fidget spinner. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to give him a flashy fidget spinner. Dude, how did you turn Twitch on the television? Turn that down. I don't know how, but my kid took the remote and turned Twitch on the TV, so... Anyway. You give Fierce Wolf Scott the fidget spinner. He seems to like it. He tries to spin it. But he's so high on coke that he soon grows tired of spinning it and instead wants to write a crime novel. 15 minutes and 5 chapters later, he realizes he could learn Brazilian cuisine. Then he forgets the Pão de Gaio? Probably. He was preparing in the oven he purchased online because now he's into pottery. And now he's doing all his taxes and your taxes, and now he's starting a law firm with a ram and a heart, and now he's taken -2 charm and -1 smarts from you and has invested it in the stock market, and it's gone. You solved nothing today. Week 4, noon. Oh, so we have to pick someplace to eat again. Okay, well, I'm not sitting with Damien because he was a huge ass fart. So let's go over here with the girls. We'll hang out. You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming.
We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards!
They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly, because the evil twin thing. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive?
Lies! Subterfuge.
I don't know how to pronounce that. I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy. Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. What? Joust them in Miranda's honor, or drug their food. Let's joust. You slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting lance under your arm.
My hero, charge! Vanquish the invaders!
Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move all over there.
Victory! The day is saved! Oh, valiantly fought noble champion!
Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles, or am I just super high? You think that question pretty much answers itself. That was a really weird lunch hour. Really weird. Alright, let's go back to the library, our first choice. That day you spend some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker. My start kicker? Oh, I have 420 backers that have pledged almost $19,000 and I have 29 days to go. Back that shit. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain, 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover the cost and you keep only +2 money. Hey, this is just like the real one. Nice. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him, appalled.
What on earth are you eating, Scott?
This delicious new flavor of Fangel's potato chips. Maximum Ultimate Double Barbecue Massacre.
Really? Because it looks like raw severed goat head inside of a cardboard tube.
Gross. Oh yeah, I guess it does. I could have sworn it was potato chips. Huh? What? Still tasty though. You want this on? Okay. We're taking a break so I can put a cloak on my son that he just came out with. He has this Mickey Mouse pajama shirt that doesn't fit him anymore. Here, give me your arm. He likes to wear it as a cloak. One arm. Okay, give me your other arm. There you go. There you go. Off you go. Alright. He is cloaked.
Tasty, tasty. Does wanton environmental destruction sound tasty to you?
I don't know. Is that kind of jerky? Yeah, it's a funny joke, bud.
No, Scott, don't you realize that in order to harvest those goat heads, Fangels and Fangels and Company decapitates millions of innocent goats every year? Oh no, not the goats.
But what do they do with the bodies of the goats?
Nothing. It's a horrendously wasteful practice.
Yeah, I see your truck. Okay. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. Watch your head. Are you coming up or are you just visiting? Yes, baby. Okay. Oh no, all those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things. We have to stop them. What did you do with the remote control I gave you? Where'd you put it? Alright.
Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action, but if someone were to suggest one...
Dude, what? Assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos, or write an extremely mean blog post. We're gonna have to assemble an army of vengeful, undead goat torsos.
Ah, yes, necromancy, the ultimate tool in the protester's arsenal.
You dig out your Abominations Against Nature 101 textbook and get to work. But soon... Oh, great. Why are all the goats running into walls and trees and each other?
Because they don't have heads, Scott.
Or eyes. Somehow our friend here didn't take that into account. Why did you let her do it if you knew it wasn't gonna work? For the lulz, Scott. For the lulz. The lulz here are at your expense, literally. Fangles sues you for unlicensed necromancy. You lose -2 money and -1 smarts. I'm at 0 money. I'm not good at money. Week 5 morning. I thought we only had 3 weeks until prom. Why is it week 5 already? Alright, let's go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Suddenly, you hear Scott cry out,
Liam, look out!
You turn to see the source of the commotion. Scott has accidentally thrown a football straight at Liam, who is peacefully reading in the grass. Hey, dude. Liam looks up, sees the football, and freezes. What? You can't have the microphone, dude. You can't have it.
Liam, you gotta move! The ball's gonna hit you!
I can't, for I have saltwardly refused to hone my reflexes in any way as a protest against sports.
It's a good thing Scott threw the ball, hey, so incredibly high. It means you still have a few seconds to act. How will you avert this calamity? Throw yourself in front of Liam in a heroic slow-motion rescue maneuver, or try reasoning with the football. Yes, baby. We are going to reason with the football. You step between the ball and Liam and ask if this is really what it wanted out of life. You're talking to a football, so obviously the football says, "How dare you question my career path? I've worked so hard to get where I am today." Dude. We'll change the channel. And I'm gonna work even harder to get where you are today. And with that, the football hits you straight in your smug little face.
Ow.
Did you just try talking to a football?
Why on earth did you think that would work?
Yeah, bro. Everybody knows footballs are super stubborn.
Everybody but you, apparently. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. Aw, not such a good morning, I guess. Noon. Back to the tables. Let's see here again. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish sticks.
Yeah, Fish Sticks Friday. Isn't it great?
It's not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Air people?
Yes. Do you not know of the air people, the merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news?
Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read.
Dude, what? What? I don't know what you want, bud.
I don't know what you want. What?
I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. This is high treason.
Aw, but I'm looking
Forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, Hey. You're so loud today, dude. Shh. Dude. Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain baldropinol and nerdfloflavin. Or fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. Okay, you're gonna get down, bud. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna tell him that they're worse at sports.
Oh no, not Nerdoflavin and Baldropinol. Those are two of the worst ones. Do the air people want me to be bad at sports?
Of course they do, Scott. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. It's one of the most loathsome things about them.
Dude! Hey! Mommy's talking here, dude. Watch your head. Yeah. Okay, that's a beautiful song. Yeah.
Aside from their feathers and their socialism.
Well, then I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish stick Friday, more like fish stick. Fish stick.
Bye, Day.
Yeah, man, I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this.
Scott runs off to spread the anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives you a most regal smile. Well, that's not such a bad lunch. Alright, I think I am going to end it here for now, so that I can go feed my kid. And I'm going to save it, and I will probably pick up tomorrow and finish off the first version of this game at least. So I just want to thank everybody for stopping by. I know it's a fairly short stream. I usually only do them for about an hour or so, which is just a comfortable time for me. And hopefully this time slot works out in the future, but we'll just have to see. And it's really nice to be streaming again. So thank you all for joining me, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe? We'll say tomorrow, alright? So take care, and as always, happy gaming no matter where you find yourself.